So Ben, why do you suppose that Media Matters left you off of the 6-minute and 53-second Daily Wire highlight reel that they posted on Twitter?
Well, not to revel in my own fame and abilities, but the fact is that Media Matters has dedicated half of their entire staff to just watching my show. So this is actually a mutually beneficial phenomenon. I mean, they're like the leech, they're the barnacle on the ass of a whale. And we provide them with material so they can fundraise from their sucker donors, and so that they can create clips out of context so that all of their blue check-marked friends from Al Jazeera can retweet stuff around the internet, and so that The Hill can make a little bit of money off of clickbait. And then they repay us in the form of leftist tears in our Tumblr, because they cry and they whine and they can't do anything about us because all of you subscribe, which we really appreciate. And they actually must own a Leftist Tears Tumblr, considering they are certainly annual subscribers and watch the show every single day.
I love the nature of their criticism. They released this video of Michael and Drew and Matt Walsh and all these horrible things that they said. And I thought, I watched it and I thought, oh man, what did our guys say? Is there going to be some really terrible stuff? The headline basically could have been, Daily Wire contributors believe in conservatism. Like, I suspect their next headline will be, Ben Shapiro talks very fast. You know?
The folks at Media Matters are basically militantly stupid children who refuse to understand the most basic English statements. So you'll say something that is perfectly obvious, like however many jobs you choose to get in the United States, that's a you problem, meaning it's a problem you have to solve because that's a thing for you to solve, not a thing for government to solve. And it's perfectly obvious. And they're like, a you problem? Are you saying that's a problem with me? Are you saying I'm inferior? And it's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I speak English. And they're like, because you're a racist. No.
The language of racists.
Right. And that's how our relationship goes. So it's a little bit dysfunctional, but I think we both get something out of it.
You know, you bring up a point, and I think we should hit it one more time. It is absolutely true that we're greedy capitalists and we want a lot of subscribers so that we can buy nice watches and fast cars. We also need subscribers because there is a concerted effort from organizations like Media Matters and the left more broadly to take away our advertising revenue. Ben appeared at the March for Life earlier this year. And for the crime of believing that babies have a fundamental right to be born, Media Matters Media Matters made a concerted effort to take all of our advertisers away from us. And fortunately, you'll never hear us stop lauding our wonderful advertisers, and we have great partners, and most of them stuck by our side. Not all of them stuck by our side, and enough money that it put the livelihoods of ourselves and of our employees at jeopardy walked out the door. It's a very real threat. You can imagine that as the election draws nearer, their attacks are not going to diminish.